Okay, somewhere from age 4 to 7, you were sexually molested by different guys,
Basically by family.
family members.
Yeah.
So I mean, this goes to confirm when we say that predators are not outsiders. You know, the people that well-known family members and what have you. Now, what major thing happened to you as a result of your molestation at that age? You remember any specific event?
I became insecure. I felt I wasn't good enough. I was trying to prove a point or please myself or prove to myself that I was really worth something because like I said, it now grew from being molested or being abused to wanting to have acceptance. So every time I couldn't feel like I would be accepted if I didn't get an affirmation from a guy. So basically I would want every guy to just, tell me you're beautiful, you're doing well, but really
it sounded like your esteem was taken away from you or something.
Yeah, so basically I had low self-esteem, and the only way when I grew up, when I became a teenager, to prove that I wanted to show everybody that okay, my esteem wasn't low, it's high and all of that, was to misbehave for her. So basically I was trying to prove a point. I tried everything, exactly, basically get tougher, trying everything my hands could get on to just say, you know what, you're more than this. So in trying to get a friend or trying to say, okay, maybe I should just talk to somebody about this, then the person I talk to violates me even further. So in trying to get a friend, I get a friend, and then then you become vulnerable.
That sounded like, when I mentioned on the show that abused people usually find themselves in abusive relationships. So they naturally attract people who would abuse them further.
Yeah, to kind of.
They'll be to get help.
Yeah, because basically you just become vulnerable. Then this person comes to you like, I will be there for you, I'm going to be your friend. And the next thing, what you did not want to happen to you happens to you again. So it becomes like a circle.
Okay. I remember you telling me that at some point sex became a language for you. At what age did you get to that level?
I think at about age 14. Age 14, yeah. About age 14. So basically, for me to think you cared about me or loved me, it had to be sex. Did you? I don't know. Were you aware at that time that was what was going on, that you were losing your self-worth even more, or you felt you were on the right track, or you even felt maybe they loved you actually? At age 14, I felt I was on the right track. I felt they cared about me, and because the only language I understood to say I love you was sex, it made sense at that time. So basically, everybody that spoke that language of sex, I felt the person loved me. As a matter of fact, I think when I was in the university, I now had a relationship where, the guy wasn't doing sex, the guy wasn't, for me, very strange. Like he wasn't, no, it wasn't strange, I just said this guy doesn't care about me. Like, looking back now, knowing what I know, we're still friends, but really, the only reason why that relationship couldn't went further than it did was because he wasn't speaking the language of sex. So, for me, something was wrong with him. Why wouldn't you? That means you don't really care about me. But really, I didn't come out to say, you're not doing sex, so you don't care about me. I just kept quiet about it. But in my head, hey, this guy doesn't care. Praise, I'm thinking sometimes we ladies, you want him to kiss you, you want him to touch you, you guys are together alone, and then you want him to get intimate, and he doesn't want it, and you're like, he doesn't like me. Why do we do that?
That's the mentoring forum where I'm with singles, there was a lady who was actually asking the question that they have a particular friend in the group who is not having sex and they think something's wrong with her. It's because our world has been messed up such that the people who are doing the wrong thing are classified as people doing the right thing. So, let's save that for another day. Now, there were other things you found yourself doing at some point. The first time you told me that you started smoking at some point, with you again, and I'm like, hey, how on earth, did you? So, at what stage did that come in as well?
I mean, like I said, at age 14, I finished secondary school at the age of 15, so I got admission into school age 16. My first went to Federal School of Radiography, then I went to Yaba College of Technology, then I went to University of Lagos. So kind of, I was that fortunate child also that really everything just worked. So kind of like you write exams, you pass exams, you get into school. So immediately I kind of got like my independence. I just really wanted to be tougher. So start meeting friends that will tell you, this is a way to get tough. I remember that at age 16, I actually met a guy that told me how much he really loved me and cared about me. Sex was like it on a daily basis. And I told him, I told myself, what, I want to learn how to smoke. I said, well, that's child's play. And that was how it started. Because he smoked, drank. So it was something that was easy to do for every time that we were together. And then he just graduated, met a number of his friends that really didn't have values too, and then it was same kind of trend, and it just continued happening and happening. It was from one bad thing to another, and then as you're trying to get out of one, you're getting deeper into another. So
if you look back today, right now, at who you were before 4, and then who you became after 7, what's the difference?
Yeah, before 4 years, I was that cute little girl that everybody wanted to pamper,